Hello there, it's Bobba Bertha here. Now, this is not usually me day, because usually Sunday's me day to do my show. But I got on here to do a testimonial for the granddaughter, right? I've got my towel on and I've got my shower cap. You like my shower cap? Anyway, it's not about me, it's about the granddaughter. And she needs the testimonials, all the good stuff that she's doing. You're disgusting, all of you. Why are you not coming on here praising her all the time? All the work she's done for you for nearly a year now. She's done a load of work for you. And you're not praising her. You're not telling her she's wonderful. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Anyway, I'm here to give her a big testimonial. She's a lovely girl. I think she's wonderful. And I'm really grateful that she lets me do my show on Sunday. I'm 111 years old and no one else will let me do my show on a Sunday or a Saturday or any day, that is, right? So I got out of me bat again. Me bat, now shut up, I'm Irish. You know that I'm Irish. I've got me orange on towel on to prove it. And I don't want to hear nothing from you anymore. I always put my flag up. What I'm saying is, I'm very proud of the granddaughter. And you should be too. And here's a testimonial to the fact that she's wonderful and she's doing a lot of great work for the wee ones and for you. And she's always on Charlie Wiley. And she's Charlie Wiley now for nearly a year. And just because you watch Charlie Wiley all the time, it's not you need to watch the granddaughter and support her, right? Just for a testimonial, tell her you're doing all this good. Tell her, say thank you. Say thank you for all the good work that she's doing for you. That is the start. That's all. That's all. So do Bobba Bertha a good deed, for God's sake. She's on the bed crying her eyes out. I can't calm her down. So you need to really do some nice testimonials. That's it. Goodbye. And I think she's wonderful. And I'm so happy to be on Moving On TV. She helps me improve my narcissism. I'm so happy I can do that on Moving On TV. So there you go. If you're Irish, come into the parlour and there's a welcome there for you and the matter Moving On TV. I love you. Maybe I don't. Goodbye. This is Bobba Bertha. You can contact me on my page, BLM Bobba Lives Matters. And that's it. And if you don't like me accent, tough. There's nothing I can do about it. And I'm Irish and you just got to live with it. Goodbye. And please watch me show. Don't forget to watch me show on Sundays, right? Me show's on Sundays. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it isn't on. It depends how the granddaughter is feeling, right? Figure that one out. I'm not a clone, or maybe I am. Right. She's kept me on for another few hours now, which I'm too tired. I'm not going to stay on for another few hours. But I've got to do the schedule. I've got to do the schedule. And right, I think it's the Mind, Body, Spirit Day, isn't it, Monday? Well, I'm going to do my best, you know. I do my best, and sometimes I put the wrong faces on the people, and she has a go at me. But I'm trying to do the schedule, right? So I'll be coming backwards and forwards now. The cats want to say thank you. They want to say thank you very much for not being there on their birthday, you horrible lot. The only one that turned up was Vlad the Impaler and Cara and me stalker, or their stalker. Anyway, Peace and Ellie are very happy to say, well, I think they got about 20 views or something. And well, yeah, they wanted to say thank you. And I watched the program I did. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. It was actually quite funny. So I'm quite proud of myself there. Right. And I'm feeling very, very under the weather at the moment, whatever that means. What does it mean to be under the weather, for God's sake? I mean, well, I'm not going to tell you what's under the bunker, but under the weather. I had this really serious tuning forks thing again. Oh, with Nina. I told you when I set the fire. I set the fire. See, I can't talk. Set the kitchen on fire. Right when I brought Mim Jorson to the house with me. Come on, baby, light me fire. And it lit the fire, all right. Anyway, I had this serious tuning session, and I feel like shite. It's called a healing crisis, or it's called the what do you call it? The carpets, the oh gosh, the syndrome. The oh, what's the name of the carpets? I can't think. The Oxameister or something like that. Oxamonster or Hexamonster syndrome. I feel like shite. She was working on me heart. A lot of stuff came up, and I feel ill. I've had a tummy upset, and I've eaten too many ginger biscuits. I'm sure that didn't help. They were gluten free though, but I had a whole packet. I'm telling you, I can't. I think I'm addicted to food, and all I do is talk about food and smell it. You know, every time someone tells me they're going to have a nice Sunday lunch, I can't help but ask them to try and smell the food. Oh, this is terrible. I'm so tired. Listen, I'm having oh, what's the name of the carpets? The Minister something, Oxminister thing, you know, where everything plays up because the body goes into shock. And I'm in shock from all the tuning she did on me heart. She did a lot of tuning on me heart, and she brought up a lot of serious stuff from me childhood, from Dublin, Dublin First City, where the girls are so pretty. When I was 7 years old, and I had to leave and go to the land of milk, the land of poo and shite and puke, is what I call it, in the Middle East, right? But Vlad the Impaler told me to be careful that they don't wipe me off here for being anti-Semitic. For God's sake, how can I be anti-Semitic? I'm Jewish. God's sake, Jesus Christ, superstar Buddha. Oy vey Canadlach. That's what I'm saying from now on. So at least I don't have to prove that I'm Jewish. Now there's nothing that I can do to prove it. Now, if I was a man, that would be a bit different, if you know what I mean, right? But I'm a woman. I'm all woman, right? Not like that Father Ted. Anyway, I don't need to go back to the old jokes about the telegraph pole and going up. Not like that Father Ted. Not Father Ted. Mrs. Brown. Oh, I've got Father Ted in the head. In the head. Father Ted in me head. I can't stop thinking about Father Ted.
All I think about is him all day and all night. Me twin flame father Ted. That's it. All the time, going round, 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 round in circles in me head. I tell you, Father Ted. Oh, I don't know why. What did I mention him for? I don't know. What was I talking about? You remember when I used to sit in the shed and I'd say, what am I talking to? Well, at least I'm talking to you people, whoever's on here. I can see there's probably maybe my stalker is on here. That's about it. I don't get anything else. Now, I was watching the great granddaughter doing her ecstatic dancing, her ecstatic dancing. Oh, I'm proud of her. She's a lovely little girl, isn't she? The way she was doing the cats. Oh, the cats and jumping around and doing the little cats. I never knew she could dance, you know. I know she used to go to ballet when she was 2. We put her into ballet, you know. I've still got the fleas up my nose from that song Hair, where they tied me hair to a tree and then they put fleas in me head, you know, and bees. That terrible, terrible song, terrible, terrible lyrics. I can't stop scratching since then. I've got the fleas everywhere. It's like that laughter therapy. Laughter therapy. Oh, I've got my flag up. You can't do nothing to me, right? Same way as I walk in the exit when I go shopping. I go through the exit, no implement on my face. Hello there, I'm Bobba Berta. I'm free. And I walk straight in from the exit, not from, oh, you got to go all the way around the way. Why? This is a lot easier for me to do shoplifting, you know? Oh, I shouldn't say that. But Peace the cat, he asked me to shoplift him some Felix. So I made sure he got a nice box of Felix for his birthday. Say no more, say no more. And Baba Berta knows what to do in situations like that, just in case they see me. So I've got it all planned, and I'm just going to say, oh, but I'm Baba Berta. I'm 111 years old, and you're accusing me of shoplifting. Oh, it must be me dementia or me Alzheimer's. And I just wandered through the back of the shop. You know, I didn't have a clue what I'm doing. Oh, you beautiful little officer. How are you? Would you like to have a... Ooh, you're a lovely lad with me back at the back of the shop. Ooh, you're a lovely lad. Yeah, I think I'll be fine then, don't you? They're not going to arrest 100-year-old, 111. I'll just keep my shower cap in my pocket just in case. Do you know what I mean? If they call me up, they say, hey, you, what you doing? You suddenly got a bag and you put everything in it and you walked out. And you went whoosh through the door and it went bleep, 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 but nothing happened. So you walked right through the door. Yeah, you walked right through the door with the cat. The presents for the cats for their birthday. So I prepared myself. I'm keeping my little shower cap in my pocket, you know, just in case. And if they come up to me, now don't go reporting me to the boys and girls in blue. That Angie Wilson, she told me they're not in blue, they're in black. So they're not even in blue, right? I don't know why they're called the boys and girls in blue, but they came here and you got to watch me program to see that. But don't go reporting me because I'll deny it. Well, because I'm Bobba Berta and I don't go shopping. Why would I go shopping? I'm too old to go shopping. Why would a 111-year-old woman go shopping? For God's sake. At least I don't think I go shopping. Well, where's all the food coming from then? I go shoplifting, I think. I'm not sure. Well, maybe I do, or maybe I don't. We'll have to ask me friend, me opponent. Where is he? Right. I've suddenly got all these new jokes coming to me. I hope you're funny. They're funny. I hope they're going to make you laugh. Laugh, laugh. For God's sake, all these long faces. What's the matter with you? Well, I suppose if you're wearing sanitary towels on your face every time you have to go shopping, you're going to have a very long face. For God's sake, what happened to all of you? Right, I'm going, this is me friend. Well, he's me opponent, right? And I'll have to ask him. What am I supposed to ask him? I can't remember. He's a scarecrow, you know. He just stands there like this. And then they give him a carrot for a nose. Right? Oh, dog, that's disgusting. You know, this is after 12 o'clock. We've gone past the watershed. So as long as the granddaughter doesn't know about it, they give him a carrot for his nose. Jesus Christ, superstar, Buddha, oy vey, Canada. Terrible, terrible. Filthy, filthy, filthy minds you all have. There's no one on here except my imagination. I can't see none of you. None of you. I'm talking to myself as usual. Talking to myself as usual. There you are. There's me, Bobba Berta, talking to herself. Anyway, as I said, I've implemented some protections for myself, just in case I happen to go shopping at 100 and, in the great granddaughter's body. I might go shopping in her body, you know what I mean? And then, but she doesn't do things like that. She's educated. She's educated and cultured, not like me. I come from the lower grounds, the lowest of the grounds that you can imagine. That's me. You see the way they run off as soon as they see Bobba Berta. They're gone. They're gone. They don't like me. They pissed off. Piss off. Up yours. Feck off as by David. Like, ooh, I'm talking like Joe, Bo, Jaden, like CGI. Like, am I wearing a mask? Now, do you think I'm really Bobba Berta? Or do you think I'm wearing a mask? What? Look, I don't know. Sometimes I look at that one, the one that does the pet afterwards, right? Who's that? Who the feck is this, right? Who is this? Right, who's this? Right, let's look at this one. I don't have a clue. Who's this?
Welcome to Moving on TV.
Who's that? I don't know. Right. Please, no. Right. What about this one? I don't know where they're coming from. All these new presenters for Moving on TV. Right. Here's another one. I don't know. I haven't got a clue who she is. Right. Hang on. I can't see very well, right? You do know I can't see very well. So let's have a look at her. There she is. Right. I can't see very well, especially since 2021. I've got 20 vision here and 21 vision in here. It's not good at all. No balance. Right, let's see her. Who's she?
Hello everyone.
Who's she?
My name's Luke Barrett.
Luke
And I'd just
Barrett.
like to say thank you to Moving On
Not her.
TV for supporting my
What are
music.
you doing on Moving on TV?
Some of my songs have been played on the channel, which is really nice to hear. I'm glad they have a platform to
She
be
doesn't
aired
look
on.
like her
And
at
I've
all.
also performed live a
I
couple of
don't know.
times,
Who's that?
which was great fun.
Who's that? Does anybody know who that is? I haven't got a clue. There, let's see who else we've got. Who else have we got? Right. There's the one that does the adverts. Now, that one, I think her name is Annabelle. Annabelle. I don't know where she came from. Annabelle. She's doing this advert for the cats. She's impersonating the granddaughter. I swear to God. She's impersonating. She keeps saying she's the CEO of Moving on TV. For God's sake. Does this look like I don't know. Where is she? Tell me. Who is this? I haven't got a clue. This is not them. Oh, there he is. Right. You just wait for him to go, right? Lying there on the couch. I can't even sit down. Look at him. He's taking the couch. He's taking all the space. And there she is in the kitchen. Look at her, lying on the mat. The cat sat on the mat. Doesn't let me near the fridge. I can't eat anymore. Too scared to go near that one. She's opinionated, right? Right. Now,
There we go. Welcome to Moving On TV.
Who's that?
Do you love animals as much as we do?
Who's
I just
that?
love Peace and Ellie, my cat. Well, if you love animals and you love humans,
I can't see.
you're the kind of sponsor that we
Who
would be
is that?
proud
She
to
keeps
have
saying
on
she's
board
the
Moving On TV.
CEO of Moving On TV.
The only sponsors that we would even think about having on board Moving On TV are sponsors that are enhancing the environment, enhancing life, enhancing humanity. They never use chemicals in any way, shape, or form.